Hello gamers, welcome to another YouTube video. Today it's going to be on the tank that makes the Leopard 120 very jealous and makes it wish it was just as good as it. It is going to be the Hacker. Do not forget, for a limited time more, you can now make a new account and get to try some of your favorite tier 10s and potentially then get them on your main account later on. Just check out the pinned comment down below for some extra goodies. So, let's start it off with, we haven't really gone over the stats because I don't find them too important for this tank. The main part is to explain what makes this so much better than the M48 pattern. Now, what makes this better than the M48 pattern is simply the gun. The gun is amazing. Together with the upgrades, I think it's 345 millimeters of pen on this heat, and it is absolutely phenomenal. The weird part is that this ability, which gives you extra stabilization, I think a little bit of reload and some aiming circle size, like it's like a improved aiming unit, is that this tank doesn't really need this ability because the gun handling is already so good. I am playing this with HP Turbo and Rammer, and you can see the gun is just like, I mean, it's like you're playing with 15 stabilizers equipped already. So because of that, this tank already has built-in amazing gun handling, which means that because of that, you're really able to just snap around, to be honest. Like flick left, flick right, hit somebody there, hit somebody on the other side. But anyways, we get a janky battle. We go inside of this window, which is probably not the greatest position for a tank like this that doesn't have the strongest turret, but I wasn't really sure where else to go. You can see the enemy team push the south. So we're going to be pushing up here. Yeah, this tank is a big upgrade over the pattern. The pattern gun, still very random, to be honest. This one, however, I mean, you can see with the ability activated, it's really wonderful. I'm taking some shots from the E5, but, you know, me and the Badger are going to be making sure work of him and find that tank rather quickly, as the enemy team is mainly orientated in the south. And you can just see why this tank is a fan favorite at this moment in time. The gun is absolutely incredible. We hit that one, I think. We gotta remember that for later. And yeah, so far, pretty good. Gotta remember though, this tank is definitely a more suited tank for the better or more experienced player, as trading is very important on this, and you will not be bouncing too much. You gotta make sure that your trades are effective and are good, because otherwise, I said it before, because of the way that the armor model works on this, you are going to be dying and you're going to be exploding, which is sometimes happening to even good players. You know, sometimes you just explode on this tank. But the only thing that's currently exploding is the super conch and the mouse, as this hacker is absolutely shredding through the super conch. I take a shot from the mouse though, which is pretty sad. Go for the side, get a pen, and you're gonna see how quickly this racks up the damage. With the 183 spotted in the back, we're a little bit afraid of picking out too far, so we don't really want to get blasted by him. But luckily the mouse comes to deliver himself. Now we're pushing forward. I'm not sure what led me to do this anymore. I think we just wanted to go for it, and maybe the 183 was on reload. But anyways, we have 4.9 potential of one blind. We have to be really careful from the 183 though. He gets spotted out. There might be a shot between the buildings. We spot out the Leopard 1. Give him a shot, and you can just see the gun, you know, no ability or anything. It makes it still very good. It almost makes you wonder how well suited the ability is for this tank, and why the Leopard 120 has been completely forgotten in the terms of good ability. The FV, however, an easy farm, to be honest. It's pretty straightforward to get the FV out. You know, peeking, flicking, shooting. Gotta be careful now from the 183, potentially doing something funky. Give him a shot as well. 7.5k damage and a potential blind, just like that. I mean, you could really just see when this tank starts farming, it's absolutely incredible. It dishes out damage like there is no tomorrow. And to go over it, the APCR, very good shell speed, and then the heat, of course, with 1000 ms, still pretty fine. That was a hit. Normally speaking, that should have hit the 183 if it penned. That's a different story. It didn't. You can see that now. And the 183 just simply bounces off his shell, popping the ability to get perfect stabilization on the move, which really allows you, in some scenarios, to hit shots consistently when on the move. And yeah, just a quick 8k, to be honest. And the Leopard 120 is watching this and it's crying itself to sleep, as it could have been a hacker, but instead it's a slacker, nonetheless. So with 8.5k damage left and 10k left on the enemy team, it's looking like this might be a big game on Studzianki and the hacker. Absolute tremendous farm with 1 blind on the TVP. We think that is a possibility there, the blind on the TVP. Now we gotta be careful from, of course, the bush line, as there could be a leopard and something else there. We see the 50B, we nail him, instantly popping the ability just to make sure that we have perfect stabilization for the shot. 50B peeking out again, give him another shot. 9.3. Pretty happy with that. We could have destroyed the building here against the 50B, but he's safe either way. He's actually pushing out in the open, and this is where the mistakes started happening. I don't think I realized at this point in the battle that the enemy team was actually up in HP. I was so focused on doing the damage that I really didn't notice that we are not in a great scenario right now. My teammates are far away. I am going in a little bit too aggressive, and that will prove to be a pretty important detail. I take a shot immediately from the SRV and the Leopard, and now I think, okay, I gotta go for it. Go for the Badger. I spot out the other STRV, give him a shot, but the Badger has awareness and he turns around, so that's pretty bad for us. Trying to get a shot there against the Badger, get hit by the Leopard. The Badger misses his shot, but sadly SRV armor access. We push forward in a desperate attempt to stay alive, but we'll die from behind. And we die with 11k, where there is still 4k HP left on the enemy team. I'm pretty sure we end up losing this game as well. And with a little bit more awareness, there could have been, you know, 13k coming out of this. It just shows that sometimes you gotta get back to a good overview. I think I was so excited about doing a 10 that I decided that I didn't want to do 13, basically. So, second replay I wanted to show you is Berlin. Not going to the typical side where you see most people go. And this is definitely more advanced gameplay, to be honest, because this really requires you usually to trade very well, to peek very well, and to make the correct assessment of the tanks in front of you and make sure that they do not blast through you, because you're going to fight directly with the heavy tanks, which is, I think, not recommended for most people. The Care 1 misses a shot, luckily enough, and we're gonna dodge the second one. Shoot on the move, not connecting. But yeah, this is definitely a little bit harder to achieve. Get a nice shot against the E5 cupola, thankfully that exists, so a little bit of free damage there nonetheless. The breaker, we don't even try to shoot it, has a ton of spaced armor on the side. Haven't entirely figured out yet. I think I always need to intuition to AP instantly. Missing type 5 cupola, but you can see, you know, we just do those quick peeks, quick shot, back off, don't give them any opportunities to shoot back at our turret, trying to avoid most damage as well. Going for the KR1 cupola, actually a bad shot, not even close to the cupola. But yeah, this is just about, you know, getting them to shoot, peeking at the right time, making sure that they're not expecting us whatsoever. And making sure that we definitely do not sit in the window. And yeah, KR1 cupola I find actually very annoying to shoot at. Very difficult to shoot at. Low pen chance, auto in by accident. Going for the shot here again, not connecting it still. But yeah, the KR1, I find like I really struggle to hit that cupola. The other one is committing in though, and I wasn't ready for this, which is my bad. I should have shot this guy. The breaker is holding off the other angle. And I think at this point I decide, because there's not enough cover, I can actually go back in and help my breaker. Well, you know, avenge my breaker, more like, and get the KR1 out of the battle, giving us a good amount of free damage, especially also because if you look at the minimap, we have completely lost the south. We lost an AS, we lost a Manticore, they lost an RHM. HP is still fine though. Find a quick kill on the KR1, that's that DPM coming in, able to get out the KR1 very, very effectively, very, very quickly. And now it's just about pressuring finding the right pressure point on the enemy team, making sure that we do not explode, which is still a possibility. But make sure we hit our shots, get the most out of it as well. Because this point in the battle, you are going to win this side more likely than not if you look at it. There's only a Type 5 left as a beacon, as a bastion, and he's low HP. So the KR1 is your farm that you need to get right now. You can even lose indeed a little bit of HP for it. That's not a problem, simply because you have a lot of it at this point normally. But like this tank is just a, you know, in the right scenario, it's just a farming machine, to be honest. We take a Type 5 shot. Like I said, you know, we have HP, we can use it. It's okay to take a shot there from that guy. Ideally, you don't, of course. You know, like the less shots you take, the better. But if you do end up taking it, then so be it. So now we're pressuring the hacker because he's still a little bit isolated, and we're gonna go push past him. And the reason why we did this is to make sure that the guys from the back are not able to shoot us. Why I didn't go further here to avoid another shot, I don't know. That was a mistake. Why I didn't go in the window to side scrape, I don't know. It was also a mistake, to be honest. Could have been doing a little bit better. We do find the kill, and now we start farming the Shakal. But losing those 2 shots is pretty impactful. Missing the Shakal, sadly. Like, we could have not maybe avoided it, but done a little bit better. The Leopard bounces, 7.5k. And we're in a decently tough situation now, though, to play from. The Leopard is going to go forward. There's a V5 behind me that ran away because the Hori is clearing him. And now I want to go back inside of the city. Why I'm driving through this instead of going where the 5A is, I have no clue either. Don't ask me. I don't know. It's a little bit greedy, nonetheless. But you'll see. I think this is the blind we hit this game. Yeah, the DBV goes D-spotted. We shoot, we score. So that's a hit. So that gives us 7.9. But yeah, you can see definitely the strengths and the weakness of this tank, right? It farms amazingly. That's a sad myth. But it also has still the downside of it's pretty squishy. Like in terms of survivability. This tank will and can explode on you. So V5 gets spotted out. I give a shot here to the gorilla with HC. Get on his side. Luckily there's some terrain there helping me out because I definitely made a mess of that one. Let's put it that way. 8.3, 1 blind, pretty good. V5 here, no camo, probably bought it with the 15k bonds that he got for free from Wargaming, so not the greatest danger in the world. You can see he's really struggling with the fence being in the way and actually manages to bounce his shot. Definitely got it for free with the 15k bonds that he got from Wargaming. Now, the cap gets abandoned, and that's something to pay attention to because it means that the Leo could be pushing up. I see this, I don't know, this crater behind us to play from, and will hit the Leopard, will die, but together with the blind, that will make it another 10k. That was a pretty good game at trading. So gamers, I hope you enjoyed these 2 replay commentaries with a little bit of thoughts about the hacker as well. Up next are 2 highlights to show you even more what the hacker is capable of in the right hands. Positions. Oh, we had them already. They were losing a lot of HP. Something along those lines.
They don't make them better than me.
It was actually a very bad shot, by the way.
That's gonna leave a mark. Gotcha, sucker.
Hacker gaming? I don't know about the gaming aspect, but definitely hacker. Some gamer dumber.
Oh, that didn't
Maybe a little bit more left so I can actually see his cupola.
damn.
Or the madlets. Works too.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
My heat pen is like 345, no? Remember, it's just the mod that can the game doesn't display it in game, no?
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Eat that. End of the line.
First try, gamer. Second one is a ban. Especially because you've written only 2 messages in the chat so far.
Gotcha, sucker. Eat that. Whoa, that didn't go through. Squeal like a pig. Gotcha, sucker. What we do in life echoes in eternity. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Clean up on aisle 4. Gotcha, sucker. Eat that. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can't afford to lose that track now. My gun's bigger than yours. Squeal like a pig. Oh, that didn't hit the spot. Whoa, that didn't go through. That's gonna leave a mark.
Hmm. Let's go investigate.
Eat that. Squeal like a pig. I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker. Oh yeah, tracks up.
What's up, Kirby?
That's gonna leave a mark. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Bada bing.
Fuck me, the 50B axe. What a play, dude.
Mileage.
What a play. What a play by the 50B, bro. I really thought he spotted. Working? I don't know if that's the thing I've ever seen you do.
I go where I please, and I please where I go.
Did I really just mistime the ability that much? Alright, there's a fucking force here, bro. Why the fuck is there a force here?
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Eat that. Is this thing shooting blanks? Gotcha, sucker. Oh, that didn't hit the spot. What a
Dude, what the fuck is happening, man?
eat
I
that.
need some help, AS.
Eat that. Uh-oh, we're stuck. Let's get this show on the road. Gotcha, sucker. You're beautiful when you're done.
Double bounce, karma.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. They damaged our track. We've lost a track. What are you waiting for? Christmas? Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Eat that. One more hit and that track is down. They think this'll stop me? Dream on, baby. Hey,
And the whole enemy team is fucking bombarding me, dude. Fantastic, no? I hope this bachelor already has a fucking wonderful Christmas, bro. May Jesus bless his fucking heart.
that one didn't go through. Eat that.
Yes, we did get out. Oof.
That's gotta hurt. Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Eat that. Track repaired. That should help. Track's up. I need
Fucking
to
little Barker, man. Little Barker. Barking my way, dude.
life echoes in eternity.
Oh.
They damaged our track. Squeal like a pig. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
That's 1v5 on the rail side, bro.
Eat that.
Ruining their hopes, dreams, and their future careers. Sleeping with their wives. Taking over their lives. Making their dog hump my leg. Making their kids say daddy to me. I am the Max Verstappen to your family's Kvyat, dude, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Is the hacker actually sounds? I swear I saw a 3-knock over here. What a fucking rat, bro. What a fucking rat, man. What a fucking rat, man. Fucking piece of shit, bro. And a stupid full HP kind of. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. What do you think? And see you guys on the next one.